Hey everybody, Scott Spreitzer here, DocSports.com, and welcome to the Sports Betting 101 series. Here to talk about close beats, man. Does anything stink more on ice than close beats? Losing by half a point against the spread, losing a game that you're up by 10, getting 14 with 3 minutes to go and you end up losing and don't cover the spread. Those are the toughest to take. I'd rather be blown out. I'd rather lay 3 and lose by 40 than lose those tough ones sometimes. It really does grate on the nerves. Well, here's one of the ways and one of the things that I've used and my favorite tool when it comes to betting football that was given to me by a sports bettor back in the 1990s, and I've used it ever since. What you need to do is get used to making your point spreads in college and pro football 2 weeks in advance. Basically what you're talking about. Let's say it's a Sunday. Let's say it's October 15th. Well, by Wednesday, the week before, 10, 12 days before that Sunday's games, you're making your lines for that particular week. And what this does is it keeps you from looking a little bit too much at a team that played away from their norm, a team that had an outlier, that either played way above their heads or a good team that played really badly. That's where the public and the so-called Joes and squares get into trouble. They put too much value into what they just saw rather the entire field of work over the course of a season. And I'm telling you right now, if you do that in football, it's going to make for less close beats. Are you going to go from 50% to 80%? No, nobody is. But you might find yourself going from 50% to 55%. And that's a heck of a lot of money if you're wagering a good deal of money. So again, you want to get out in front of what the books are thinking, of what the public is thinking, and save yourself a little bit of issues at the end of the season, because you're going to make a whole lot more money than you would have if you don't get used to setting lines 2 weeks in advance. Gives you that big advantage over the books. One final thought for any sport, but especially in college and pro football: shop around, man. Take that old song and put it to use. You better shop around. If you can get a 20-cent line or a 10-cent line, guess what you should bet? A 10-cent line. You're going to make a big difference to your bankroll in the matter of one season. You got to shop around. You got to watch out for key numbers. And if you like a dog, let's say at 3 or higher, the mistake I've seen made by so many people, they'll walk into a book and that particular dog will be bet on. All of a sudden it's 2.5. And you'll see the regular Joe still walk up to the window and say, boy, but I like that dog. Oh, I'm going to take 2.5. And guess what? They get beat. They get beat by half a point. Stick to your guns. Learn how to make lines a week in advance. And by all means, shop around. I'm Scott Spreitzer, DocSports.com.